You can't score any points from the sideline. You got to get in the game. It's something that you want to go for, something that you want to do. Go get to it. Stop wasting time. Stop watching. Stop being a spectator and watching your life pass by. You see, if you lose money, you could get it back. If you lose a materialistic, item, some shoes, some clothes, you can get it back. But what you can't get back is your time. So if you're watching this video, if you clicked on this video, make every second count. Make your time, matter. And don't spend that time just being a spectator and spend all the time on the sideline. Spend that time getting in the game, scoring points, getting to that whatever that you want to get to. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want your life to just pass you by and you just sitting on the sidelines. That's not what you want. We may not succeed at our first attempt, but we could deal with the temporary defeat, because temporary defeat does not equal permanent failure. But what we can't allow ourselves to experience is that regret. We can't allow ourselves to, just not act. You got to have the will to act. You got to have the will to put your thoughts, your plans, your dreams into action. There's somebody out there that's doing what you are dreaming or desiring of doing. And they may not be as talented as you. They may not be as great as you in executing whatever they're executing, but they at least have the will to act. And because they have the will to act and you sitting on the sideline, you may be missing out on your blessing. And I don't say that to try to make you compare yourselves to others. I just say that to give you some food for thought. So instead of thinking of, what if it goes wrong, think about what could you be, how great would it feel when it does work? Because like I said, things might not work on the first try, but if you keep knocking, that door shall be open. If you keep seeking, you shall find. If you keep asking the right questions, eventually you'll get the right answers. But it's better to, start than to just not even start, not even act. You have to have the will to act. You have to stop watching from the sidelines and get in the game. Get in the game. You got to get in the game. Everybody, and it's a time and place for everything, So if you're about to start a business or start working on an idea or project and you want to take some time to do your research or take your time to, study the field that you're about to enter or things of that nature, that's cool. That's perfectly fine. But eventually you have to get in the game. And one tip I have for that is, sometimes you could start slow. So if everybody else riding the bicycle, you know what I mean? You might not have the skill yet. Start with training wheels. I say all the time, every video, before you can run, you gotta walk. Before you walk, you gotta crawl. Gotta learn how to crawl, then you can learn how to walk, then you can learn how to run. Then you can start completing sprints, then you can start completing marathons. You know what I mean? But you have to start somewhere. And sometimes, to make it easier for you to get in the game, to make it easier for you to start, put them training wheels on. You ain't gotta start off big time. You ain't gotta start off first class. You ain't gotta start off on Hall of Fame mode. You might have to start on rookie mode. You know what I'm saying? You might not start off on All-American, the most difficult level. You may have to start it off on easy mode. But at least you started. At least you're getting in the game. And along the way, you'll get better. So don't judge yourself at the beginning. Nobody was great at the beginning. And if they were great, they probably got greater as they kept going. So as you keep going, you'll get better. You'll get greater. Don't be so self-critical and judge yourself so harshly at the beginning. Have self-compassion. You might say the wrong things. You might do the wrong things. But you're saying something. You're doing something you've started along your journey. And that's better than the what if I would have tried. What if you know what I mean? Because that idea, that dream you have, that goal you have, you might not make it on the first try. What if you drop that first song and it doesn't do good? What if you try out for the football team and you don't make it? What if you start that clothing brand and it doesn't succeed? That may happen. But my question, my follow-up question would be, what if you keep going? What if you try out for the team and you do make it? What if what if you drop that song and it does do numbers? What if you start that clothing brand and it goes through the roof? Now what? You're going to be glad that you got in the game. You're going to be glad that you started. And even if it don't work out initially, like I said, what happens if you keep going? Michael Jordan, they said, was cut from the varsity team. Look at how far he was able to, look at how much he was able to achieve after that. So sometimes, like I said, temporary defeat doesn't mean permanent failure. Sometimes you will encounter setbacks. But that setback, if you approach it with the right perspective, that'll just become a minor setback for a major comeback. It's comeback season. It's comeback time. That has to be your mindset. We took a couple losses. You put 2 L's together, now you got a W. You put them losses, and now them losses, you turn them losses to lessons. Them lessons help you teach you, and now you're receiving blessings. So don't judge yourself so harshly at the beginning. You got to start somewhere. Keep pushing, though. But at the end of the day, you want to at least get in the game. Don't stand on the sidelines. Stop standing on the sidelines. Get in the game. And they say success is when preparation meets opportunity. You may not have that opportunity yet, but what you can do right now is start preparing. So when that opportunity does come, you're prepared for it. And now you'll have success. A lot of people, their opportunity comes their way and they're not prepared and they're not successful. We want to be successful. So if you don't have that opportunity yet, tryouts for basketball might not be till October. Right now, it might be February. Let's get prepared. Let's get prepared. And like I said, you may start with training wheels, 30 minutes a day. Come March, now it might be an hour a day. Okay. You know, come June, you might be doing 2 a days. Okay. That's how you progress and you become that much better and you fall in love with the process of your progress. But you have to at least get started. So I won't talk y'all's heads off. I'll just summarize the video and let y'all know you can't stay on the sidelines. You got to get in the game. Success is when preparation meets opportunity. When your opportunity comes, make sure you're prepared for it.